Alright, so one minute wisdom from the Rebbe for today. So this week's Parshas Vayishlach, speaks about the idea that Yaakov sent gifts to Esav. In this gift, he sent 200 goats and a bunch of camels. Now, it's explained that this idea of him sending these animals was the idea of karbanis, sacrifices. Now, similarly, it's not understood as these animals, firstly, we don't send the number of 200 in any idea of a sacrifice. And we don't have any camels in sacrifices. So what's going on over here? And it's not just because before the giving of the Torah, as we find by Noach and Avram Avinu, that they only brought species which were allowed to bring karbanis from. So the explanation is that Yaakov was trying to purify Esav. As Esav is rooted in the level of Tohu, the previous world which had to be destroyed. And that's the idea over here as well. In order to purify Tohu, it's different rules than in order to purify Tikkun. And therefore, even though we see the different rules about purifying this world, that's different than when it comes to purifying Esav. So too, why does the Torah need to tell this to us? Is because Tohu and Tikkun are actually relevant to every single one of us in our lives. There's a stage of life before you get married, and the stage of life after you get married. Before you get married, it's the idea of tohu. You're everywhere. You're a bacher who's able to be fully involved in everything. Supposed to, after you get married, you're already settled. You're already fully developed into your regular life of tikkun. And this is the idea over here as well. That the way to live life has to be in a way where you come from tohu for a little bit, but then you have to actually settle down in the way of tikkun. That's what we find in Lubavitch, that we don't wait till we're 30 and learn Torah all the way until then. But in the early 20s, we send you out to get married, to settle down, to be able to start your life. And this is the order of the Parshas. It starts with Vayishlach, and then it goes to Vayishev. Vayishlach speaks about Tohu, being up there, but then it needs to come to Vayishev. You have to settle down. And this is the idea of a marriage. And this is especially true on Yudal Kislev. As this is a day where the Rebbe says that I was connected to you, and you were connected to me. And together, we will tire each other out until we come to the Geulah. This is a day which connected us to the Rebbe. As this idea of marriage, we're able to settle down and be able to bring down all of God's energy in a way of Geulah. L'chaim, l'chaim.